During a football season, obviously the weather, sometimes the heat can be a major factor. But the good part is actually we were pretty good last week when you really think about it and the time of the year. What are some other things that maybe parents, when they're looking into the stands, they see their son get hurt, you know, they're not on the field, they got a bunch of questions going through their mind, and they see you running out there. What do you want them to know about what you're about to do with their child?
Really just kind of doing a basic assessment, just talking to the kid. You know, if I see the injury happen, that usually gives me about 90% of the information of what's going on with it. Yeah, seeing something happen can really be informative. If I'm busy on the sideline and they say, Jeff, someone's hurt, and I don't see what happened, I just see a kid down, then I get usually a little bit more nervous because I'm not sure. You know, if the kid's rolling around, I'm not quite as much emergent mode as if a kid is lying motionless. Obviously, those are the ones that are a little more serious because we're thinking about head and neck injuries. You know, could they be completely unconscious, things like that. But if they're writhing around in pain, if they're holding their knee, if they're grabbing at their calf, well, then I'm probably going to slow down a little bit because they probably have a calf cramp. You know, it's pretty common on Friday nights. We see a lot of cramps. Yeah,
especially early in the season. It just, between the heat, sometimes players aren't conditioned for it, and it's tough. And yeah, I guess it's weird because if you see him grab for a certain body part, you got a pretty good idea of what it might be.
Sure.
How fast do you know if, like, it's a torn ACL? I mean, you're not going to know there, right?
That's a pretty easy ligament to examine on the sideline.
Is it really?
Yeah. In most cases, yes. And, you know, with the history, what they felt, how they got hurt, you know, if it's a kid that's running and they have no contact and they just collapse to the ground, that's a pretty good indication of what's going on. But yeah, the special test for an ACL is very simple to do on the sideline. Actually, I did it a couple weeks ago at our jamboree, and unfortunately, a kid hurt his knee pretty bad.
Yeah, that's very sad, you know, especially so early in the season.
Yeah, I felt really bad for the kid. It seemed very nice, but yeah, injuries happen. We can make sports safer, but I don't think we can make them completely safe.
So it's very different for professional and sometimes college. Parents are a lot closer to the game, and sometimes they're allowed onto the field if their kid is injured.
Yeah.
How often does a parent come while you're working on a kid, or is she standing, or he's standing off to the side a little bit?
Yeah.
How do you relay messages?
Yeah, usually, you know, once I've gotten to the sideline and I'm doing, they appreciate kind of what I'm doing. They know usually not to stand over my shoulder, but usually they'll just stand there at the fence and they'll make eye contact with me like, you know, I'm the parent of this child that you're in, please come talk to me. Obviously, if we're out in the middle of the field and it looks more emergent, then, you know, if I'm a parent, I'm probably going to
just running out there.
I'm probably going to go down there and find out what's going on. But yeah, in college and the professional level, you know, they're much stricter.
You can't get onto the field, right?
Right. It has to be, you know, you occasionally see it like a wife or someone who comes out on the field when it's in an emergent situation. So
yeah, and what's maybe the most emergent thing you've ever seen on the sideline? Not to get too big into.
Not usually like the joint injuries. Those are usually pretty kind of not routine because they're just right there in front of you. You know what it is. You know, a tib-fib fracture. Kids are in a lot of pain. Some of the more medical ones where they're having trouble breathing, those are the ones, you know, I can't really do a lot for that. We have to just...
Like when the air's knocked out of them, it's like you just gotta...
Yeah, or a bad asthma attack. Those can be really scary for me because there's not much that I can do. You know, that has to be referred, you know, sent somewhere else, so...
Tell us about this clinic you guys are doing.
Yeah, Friday night injury clinics during the regular high school football season. We started last week. We've been doing this for longer than I've been in this position. But we're open from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. every Friday night at the Pavilion. So you don't really need an appointment. We ask that parents call in to let us know that they're coming in, because if they've been here, we can kind of get them pre-registered quickly. But we've got x-ray. We've got our sports medicine physicians there. We have a sports physical therapist. So if they need some weekend rehab, we can give them that advice right there in the clinic. But 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. every Friday night during the high school football season.
You do a great job, and I love seeing you on the sidelines. For whatever reason, I always run into you. And I think I'm going to run into you tonight. You do Tri-County, right?
Yeah, Tri-County and
that's the game. That's one of the games I'm filming tonight. So I'll see you there later, Jeff. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks, Blake.